Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that and allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Y'all, we may get more money in our pockets from the government. We're going to talk about that and a whole lot more. But first, Bitcoin. If you see anything in my comments about Bitcoin, any type of cryptocurrency, WhatsApp, I don't believe in any of that crap. So just know it is not me. It's a scammer. It looks like me. It's got my name. It's got my picture. But it's not me. If you'll look at the name is in a shaded area. When it's in a shaded area, that's me. If it don't have the shaded area around the name, it's not me. Sunday morning, please do not miss Sunday morning's video. That is where I will be naming the winners of the contest. So make sure you see that. Okay, let's get into this. Y'all, Congress just does not get it. They have been living so high on the hog for so long, eating the best foods in the world, living in their mansions. They just do not understand the American people and what the American people needs. They'll never have to worry about paying their power bill, making their house note, making their car note. They'll never have to worry about putting food on the table. This is problems that the regular American people face every day, but they'll never know the feeling of that. They just don't get it anymore. Y'all hear me out on this, because on the surface this sounds really good, but is it? Congress is floating around the idea of sending out $500 to all Americans. It sounds good. Everybody could use $500, right? But please hear me out on this. Our government, they want to send $500 out in two different ways. They're talking about. They're not sure which way they're going to go with, if they even do it. But they're floating around the idea of a gift card, a prepaid debit card to go out to all Americans. And with this debit card, it's only to buy food. It is to replace the higher price that we're paying for gasoline. But instead of letting it go towards gasoline, because if they make a card for anything, you're going to spend it for anything. So they want it to be something that we need, like gas or food. So they're choosing to make it like a food stamp card for all Americans, $500. That's a month's worth of groceries. So that sounds good. Hear me out. The other idea that they have is to put it on next year's taxes, and you will get the $500 when you fill out your next year's taxes. But the problem with that is people need help now. Will they even make it to next year's taxes? They need help putting food on the table now. They need help paying their rent now. They need help paying their car payments now, their house notes. They need help with everything now. They can't wait until next year. That's what the government just does not understand. They have all this money that can float them by if they ever got in a bind, which they won't. But they've got plenty of money to float on. The regular American people does not. And also, if they put it on your taxes, what's going to happen? Most likely, that $500 will be eaten up on your taxes. So will you really get $500 in your pocket, or will it just go towards your taxes? Y'all, none of this is set in stone yet. They're just talking about it, and I don't really see this going anywhere. I hope not, because I worry about this, because if they do this $500, I don't trust our government one bit. And I'm just scared that if they do this $500, they're going to see this $500 as a stimulus check. And you won't get a stimulus check. So this does sound good on the top, but is it? You have to decide. You let me know in the comments below. Do you like this idea of the $500? I don't, because I'm just worried that they're going to see this as a stimulus and it will be eaten up with your taxes. I just don't agree with this at all. $500 is not much at all. $500 is the same as $42 a month. Or if you break it down to a week, it's $9.60 a week. How much is that going to really help you? That might buy you a meal at McDonald's. I mean, a quarter of a tank of gas maybe. But $9.60 a week is not much money at all. Our government just does not understand the problems that face the real American people. Chuck Schumer, he is very optimistic that this infrastructure bill will pass as a bipartisan bill. Then they can get straight to work on the American Families Plan. Schumer said that he is focused on green energy, health care reform, daycare, and marijuana. You know, sometimes I think Chuck Schumer and all of that bunch in Washington has been smoking that green stuff way too much. They need to set the pipe down. It will be okay. Y'all, Chuck Schumer did not say one word about a stimulus check. But that don't mean there won't be a stimulus check. But these are the things that I just mentioned that Chuck Schumer is going to be focused on. There's still a lot of senators that's got to weigh in. And in the negotiation of putting this all together, I really 100% feel that a stimulus check will be put into it. But that's not Chuck Schumer's main focus. Chuck Schumer is not worried. Chuck Schumer has a good bankroll. And of course, he's smoking that wacky tobacco too. Senators Markey, Warren, and Sanders has all said on the stimulus check that $2,000 is the right amount, and in this bill, the American Families Plan, it is a must-have. In other words, if they don't get their stimulus check in there, the Democrats don't get their American Families Plan. Y'all, Bernie Sanders is always fighting for the American people. He don't always get what he wants, but most of the time he does. You remember that $600 check that you got a few months back? That was because of Bernie Sanders fighting for it. It was Bernie Sanders and Josh Hawley fighting for that. They're the reasons we got that check. Republican Senator Thune is worried that this bill, the size of this bill, is just too big, and it really don't help the American people much at all. Y'all, he is not really concerned that much with the size of the bill. He did say it's too big, but he's talking about it's too big for the amount of help that the American people gets. He wants to see the American people get more help. Now, he's a Republican and he's saying this. So this is a good thing. On Medicare reform, now they're trying to get the age drop from 65 to 60. They're trying to get dental, hearing, and eyes included. 75 members are for this, but they're worried that now they can't get both. They can either get the age lowered to 60, or they can get the dental, the vision, and the hearing added in. Let me know what you think would be better to be added in. These 75 lawmakers feel that the hearing, the dental, and the eyes would be better, and I tend to agree with them. I don't know why they can't do both. It would be a simple thing to do, but I believe the benefits would be better for more people. I mean, yeah, a few people would get in earlier, but more and more people would get the benefits that they need. So you got to outweigh the two, you know. Addresses. Get those addresses from my description box. Make those phone calls. Let your voices be heard. Remember, letting your voices be heard here on YouTube or Facebook or to your friends, that's all well and good. That's getting your voice out there. But it's getting your voice out there to the people that can't do nothing about it. You need to write the letters and make your phone calls. Please do this. I've always said that do it every day. If you only do it one time, thank you so much. Just do it. Comments. Please comment in my comment section. And like I've always said, please don't be nice in my comments. Let these lawmakers know exactly how you feel about the job that they're doing and the fact that we will get them out of office in the midterms. And if we can't get them out in the midterms, the ones that still left, they will be out in 2024. Please let them know that. And please, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this, and I don't think it's going to be much longer. He's got a plan. We just don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out. Y'all say a prayer for our country, say a prayer for our world, say a prayer for our leaders, say a prayer for the world's leaders. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. The whole world needs a healing right now. Jesus Christ is the only one that can do that. If we all ask him, he will do it. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.